Drake's album for All the Dogs has been getting a lot of criticism. Me personally, I actually enjoyed the album even after the first reaction. If y'all ain't seen that, please go check that out. I feel like this album sticks to the typical Drake formula when it comes to making Drake albums. One, you're going to have controversy, which is going to be him, you know what I'm saying, rapping about other people, rapping about, you know what I'm saying, other rappers, or even rapping about his exes or whatever, just women in general. Like women, that's another thing. Women has always been a part of his subject matter. So even going all the way back to Take Care and So Far Gone or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Drake subject matter is always included, you know what I'm saying, women in his life or whatever. All the Dogs pretty much got a whole album of that. Then have one or two songs on there where he's actually giving us lyrics, where he's actually giving us bars and stuff. Not to say he wasn't giving us bars throughout the album, but you know, like the 8 a.m. track, you know, songs like that. So in a way, I feel like for All the Dogs to be stuck to the typical Drake formula, I feel like people's biggest problem with him is his evolution as an artist. When you really think about it, he's been relevant for over the last, 14, 15 years, and then just topping the Billboard charts and all that stuff for like the last, 10 years. So, yeah, bruh, think about him. He's always found a way to like hop on trends or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to stay relevant. Like, you got to give him credit for even just staying relevant for that damn long. So even just top, the stuff that he's doing with just hits and Billboard hits and all that junk, I don't think we'll ever see that again. Not to mention he just tied Michael Jackson for like most number ones of all time. Now with More Life, he dubbed it as a playlist, and that's kind of the feel that he gave. Like, gave the feel of a compilation of songs. And I just feel like over the years, you know what I'm saying, with his drop since then, like he stuck to that concept. His albums don't really have like a conceptual feel no more. They just feel like a compilation of just songs that he just kind of threw together. Now for All the Dogs, to me, it's like the first time since maybe Views where like the album just flowed well, especially like conceptually and then from song to song. Like, I really enjoyed this project. Now you can blame Drake for it's not evolving and stuff, but then at the same time, shit, Drake chasing numbers. Drake is a very self-aware person. He knows that pretty much anything that he drops is gonna sell. So it's like, is it his fault or is it the fans' fault? Because I feel like, I don't know, people have been saying this about Drake for years, but it take for this album to come out for everybody to just all of a sudden be like, Drake ain't growing and this, and this. You can blame it on Drake in a way for not evolving as an artist, but then at the same time, I feel like it's kind of the fans' fault, because I feel like we've been enabling Drake for years, you know, because no matter what he does, he's gonna sell. He's always gonna sell. And I feel like he's very self-aware. He knows that. And then not to mention his ability to just be on songs with like newer up and coming artists. Like, you look at the features on this album or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, Sexy Red, Yeet, Tizo Touchdown, bro. He got a bunch of young niggas on this album, bro. Also, we in 2023. Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick have been called the big three since 2014, 2013. 10 to 9 years later, bro, we still calling them the big three. Y'all don't think that's a problem, bro? Like, who's gonna be that new person that's gonna come in and take over? The fact that we still looking to these three as like the leaders of this new generation 10 years later, that is pretty absurd. And that kind of shows like the sad state of rap music that we in right now. Who gonna be the new people that's gonna come in and just, you know what I'm saying, revolutionize the sound, and like just do something crazy that's gonna catch people off guard? Because I feel like for the most part, it's a lot of copycats and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, like I said, bro, Drake, man, he's always followed trends and stuff, and I feel like his music that's on this album is reflective of like what's going on today. Cause like, shoot, even Lil Yachty said like this was gonna be a modern sounding album, and this album sounded like today's music. So it's like, bro, yes, Drake is a problem because he ain't involved in the artist, but at the same time, like, we've been enabling this shit for years, so we shouldn't even be surprised. Like, it is what it is, bro. I'm done.